It's another Cajun Classic Cars TV car show of the week. And for the second year in a row, we're honored to have somebody from the Toledo Cruisers on. And Cindy, you're with us this time. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It is a great show for folks that have not ventured there. I certainly recommend it. And so before we get started, I know you and I have somewhat kind of met, but tell us what classic car you got.
I have a 1968 Mustang. It's a GT Fastback. My husband gave it to me when we were dating, before we ever even got married or anything. Well, I was in high school, and I still have that car. It took him about 6 years to redo her, and she was in storage about 23 years or so. And finally, I said, "Hey, if we're going to do it, let's do it now." So we bit the bullet, and my husband started working on it, and the rest is history. I don't know. You know, the thing that I think that I love the most about cars is that each car has a story, and each one of them are special. Some of our club members, one lady in particular, her car was her parents' car. This one was given to me. It gave me a chance at getting a job and not riding my bicycle everywhere and all that. And but everybody has a story, and I love the story. A lot of times I'll go up to car owners and I go, "Have you had it long?" "Oh yeah, this was my grandfather's." And then, you know, we've had club members that the grandfather and the grandson worked on a vehicle together. And those kind of things just warms my heart. And a car is just, it's more than just metal and rubber. It's a part of my family. My daughter said the other day, she posted about my car, and she said, "If I had a sibling, it would be Matilda."
That's right. Matilda's the name. We featured that on an
Yes, you
episode,
did.
and so we'll post some pictures as this interview moves along, and then
Okay.
also in the comments we'll post the link to the episode we did on
Okay.
Matilda.
To me, I can remember our having our first child and putting her in that back seat and stuff. And then finally I decided, hey, that's it for me. That car looks like it has mange. It had like 4 or 5 coats of paint on it. So I said, I'm not driving that again. It looks terrible. I'm not, pieces of paint was coming off of it. And I remember the day we got married, we got the car, and it needed a paint job really bad. So we said, okay, they're going to put shaving cream on it and all that. Let it do it to the Mustang. We did okay. So when we got married, we went down Main Street of Zwolle. And Zwolle is a very small town, not much to it. You blink if you've missed it. But we were going down Main Street, and I remember I was just all excited. I was married, and I was young, and I was just all excited. We were going to go to our honeymoon, and we were riding down Main Street, and I saw something fly past me. And I thought, what was that? And I looked, rows of toilet paper. My antenna of my Mustang broke off, and rows of toilet paper rolled all over the main street. So we had to turn the car around and go roll up the toilet paper and get it off Main Street. So, every car has a story, but I mean, I look back and laugh thinking about us just getting married and getting on Main Street and having to pick up toilet paper.
Well, you mentioned Zwolle. Folks who haven't had Zwolle tamales, you got to try them. I bought some the other day.
It's nothing like them. It's an Indian recipe, and everybody has their favorite tamale around here. And if you like some with more garlic, some hot, some spicy, they even make chicken tamales around here, and deer sausage with it. And we're going to have tamales at our car show this weekend.
Well, let's talk about that. We're talking about in Many, Louisiana, right there at the high school. I won't take all or your time. I'll let you explain everything going on in Many on May 9th.
Okay, we're going to have a car show. We invite everybody out. I want to tell you, if you've got an old car, old truck, motorcycle, we don't care. We want to share your love for your automobile or truck with everybody else. But it's $20 to enter your vehicle. And then when you enter, you'll get a goodie bag. For the first 75, we'll get a goodie bag. And of those goodie bags, in there will be a voting slip. So you get to vote on your favorite. If you enter a vehicle, you get to vote on whichever cars is your favorite. And then there are also going to be some door prize tickets in there. And so right before we announce who wins, we're going to draw some door prizes and stuff. We've got tamales there. We've got some vendors that has jellies and jams and fresh fruit and vegetables, and I believe they're going to even have some live plants and stuff. But Manny High School Band's going to be there. We appreciate Manny High School, and they have cookies and cakes and jams and stuff, and it's a way of them raising money. They have a terrific band. I'm telling you, terrific. But we're going to be there, and but voting, I guess you can start voting anytime, but the cars probably won't start arriving till 8 to 9, between 10, and then you just get your voting slip out of your goodie bag, and then you'll be able to vote on the car of your choice.
Folks, I can't encourage you enough about this show. I loved being at that show last year, meeting a bunch of you guys. Oh, absolutely. It's what we do and why I do it. And had a chance to film about 6 or 8 of your club members' cars. And I can't wait to do more.
We're going to be giving away some T-shirts, but our community really helps us. And I have to say, our driving force behind our club is Manny City Hall. The town of Manny helps us so much. They help provide the awards and the porta potties, small things like that. The Manny Police Department is going to be there, making sure that nobody gets out of hand, which there's never not, but sometimes there's a bicycle or so. You don't want a bicycle around those expensive cars. So we appreciate Robert Habel and the town of Manny for supporting our small car club. They allow us to have our monthly meetings at City Hall.
If somebody needs information between now and Saturday, May 9th, what do they need to do?
Well, we have a Facebook page. It's Toledo Cruisers, and this is our 11th annual May Daze Car Show. Do you mind giving me let me give you a couple of phone numbers?
Please go ahead. We'll superimpose those on the edit too.
Okay.
As well.
Now I'm the president. I told them, I said, man, they must have been really desperate for me to be the president. But, anyway, but my phone number is 318-508-0035. Now, Mike is our vice president this year. His phone number is 515-720-9633. And then Don Case is an awesome guy. He's been our president multiple years, and he's one of our backbones. His phone number is 318-554-8912. And Carl Chance is another good guy. Behind a good woman is a good guy. But Carl Chance is another one, 337-353-7062.
When you mentioned Mike, we're talking Mike with the Saline?
Yes, Mike with the Saline, the big guy.
Yeah, so we'll put a picture of that too as well. And
he's proud of that Saline.
Oh, it's an awesome car. I saw him.
It is an awesome car.
Yeah, I saw him in Longleaf a few weeks back at a car show. So I'm glad. That's neat. That's neat to hear. I knew he was part of the club. It's neat to hear he's in leadership there.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Cindy, listen, thanks for taking time on your Sunday when we're recording this. And we'll see you at the show on May 9th in Manny, Louisiana.
Appreciate y'all. Come see us. Be a part of our car show. Please join us.
Sauce be cool.